Bauhaus is a school of design, architecture, and applied arts that existed in Germany from 1919 to 1933. It was based in Weimar until 1925, then it relocated in the south. The Bauhaus was founded by the architect Walter Gropius, who aimed to merge the two schools of fine arts and applied arts in a perfect harmony, and give it the name Bauhaus, or the house of building. Gropius led the school for the first few years, after which it was passed on to architect Hannes Meyer and then Ludwig Mies van der Rohe. Each man brought a different focus and emphasis to the curriculum, so the Bauhaus movement remained flexible and adaptable. Bauhaus was a new type of art school. Historically, European art academies taught each design subject separately. The Bauhaus offered foundation training in many art and design disciplines. They proposed a whole new way of thinking about art, visual forms, and media, as well as a new way of teaching how to make these things. New concepts were applied to all sorts of media, from pottery and textiles to film and architecture, as well as graphic design. Here are some timeless examples of Bauhaus design that are still relevant and popular. Bauhaus was all about innovation and inspiration. They were sure that the world needed to be fundamentally rethought. Unnecessary ornamentation was out. Minimalism was in. Good design required simplicity and geometric purity. They believed in variety. Understanding mass production was part of the curriculum, and schools sought to develop students who can unify craft while embracing new technology. And last but not least, there's a 5 lessons the Bauhaus School can offer today's designers. Number 1. Go back to basics. By going back to the fundamentals of color, form, and meaning in design, we connect with the basic elements of our craft and free ourselves to be more inventive and to respond authentically to design problem that we are called to solve. Number 2. Form follows function. This means forget about complicated, detailed, and floral decoration of the late 19th century. Instead, the Bauhaus School requires students to reflect and enhance an object function without adding decorative elements for their own sake. Another one calls break the rules. The school's learning culture encourages experimentation as a must. They stand to remind us the rules that they are to be learned, but not always to be observed. Some design problem needs a radical solution that nobody but you believes in. Number 4. Think big even when your work is small. The Bauhaus movement set out to change the society, and they did. The solution was now summarized as a people necessities, no luxuries. They provided that the most serious side of design and transformation is not in grand projects like designing an opera house, but in the simple objects of everyday life. So even when our work as designers is small, we still should think big. And finally, number 5, get your hands dirty. The Bauhaus School wanted to reunite the artists with their craft and encourage students to immerse themselves in the full range of materials and techniques available. The quickest and the most effective way to learn is to get your hands dirty, just like a kid. Be always curious about the constraints and the potential of our materials, and don't be scared to experiment. I hope you enjoy my presentation and you find out something new and helpful for yourself. Thanks for your attention.